Hello everyone, welcome to today's program. There is an old videotape that was hidden for 35 years. No tanks, no gunshots, only the sound of a judge's hammer and papers turning. In 1989, the general who said no to killing students, Qinxian, sat straight in the military court. He calmly said the words that cost him 5 years in prison. I cannot shoot the people, or we will become sinners in history. Right at the same time this full video came out, people are also talking about another story. At the 20th Party Congress, Xi Jinping cleaned out many old leaders and the Youth League group. When Hu Jintao was taken out of the meeting room, some say it was because he refused to agree with Xi's big power grab. When you put these two videos together, you understand what Beijing is really scared of, not who becomes the next boss, but if one day the army is again told to shoot civilians, will someone again say no? If you care about this, please subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss future videos! On November 25, a scholar who studies the 1989 student movement, Mr. Wu Renhua, posted on Overseas X Twitter a 6-hour 3-minute 44-second black and white video. The title is very direct. Full video of the March 17, 1990 military trial of Qinxian. The place is a secret military court in Beijing. Back then, this trial was top secret. The judge said at the beginning, this case involves state secrets. The video was locked away. Even the story was changed by CCP propaganda. Most people only heard. 38th Army Commander Su Qinxian refused martial law orders and got 5 years in prison. Su Qinxian was born in August 1935 in Shandong. He was a major general and commander of the 38th Group Army. During the 1989 Tiananmen massacre, he refused Deng Xiaoping's order to send tanks and soldiers to clear unarmed students and citizens who were asking for less corruption and more fairness. Because he said no, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison by a military court. Now, for the first time, people can see the real trial. The judge checks name, age, hometown. The prosecutor accuses him, you openly opposed the party center! You refused martial law orders! You hurt the army's reputation! Su Qinxian, wearing a plain gray jacket, no army hat, no medals, sits very straight and answers clearly one. Something as big as using the army should be decided by the National People's Congress or the State Council, not just the party. 2. Orders like this should come from the country, not just from the party. 3. The army must not become sinners in history. 4. Without the signature of Zhao Ziyang, who was still first vice chairman of the military commission, this order is not legal. Because he pointed out these procedure problems, they called him a criminal who refused orders in battle and harmed the party and country. In CCP history books, he is a bad guy. In many Chinese people's hearts, he is the last bottom line of a soldier's conscience. How did they punish a general who said no? We have to go back to the key moment, May 18, 1989, 4 p.m. Place Beijing Military Region Headquarters, 3rd floor meeting room. Political Commissar Liu Zhenhua and others gave Su Qinxian the order to march into Beijing and enforce martial law. As soon as he heard the order, Su Qinxian said he would not lead his troops into the city. His reasons: 1. This is not normal police work, this is sending combat troops against the capital's people. 2. Such an order must come from state organs, not just a party meeting. 3. History will judge this. Those who do it will either be heroes or historical criminals. After he was shouted at, he called his army on a secret phone, passed the order to his political commissar, and added, I have passed the order, but I will not command this action. Find someone else. That night he called again and said, don't call me about this anymore. After that, he disappeared from the meeting room and appeared in Qinxian prison cell block 203. Famous journalist Gao Yu wrote, Su Qinxian was kept in the same prison hallway as members of the Gang of Four from the Cultural Revolution, Yao Wenyuan, etc. Each had a single cell, but they watched TV together at night. That same block once held Jiang Qing, Zhang Chengkao, and Zhao Ziyang's secretary Bao Tong. After he got out, he was under house arrest in Shijiazhuang City, Hebei. In 2017, Zhao Yu got a photo of him in an army hospital. His right eye was completely blind. The left eye barely worked after surgery, and he was trying to look at a phone. Later, his health only got worse. He died on January 8, 2021. Zhao Yu and Bao Tong posted to remember him. Bao Tong was very angry that Shu was not even allowed to live with his wife and children in Beijing for more than 10 years. This is the CCP's normal way to deal with difficult people, no public news, no discussion, just erase them from history. On paper, he only got 5 years for refusing martial law orders. In real life, he was quietly removed from the list of generals and turned into a name people must forget. Tiananmen student leader Zhou Fengsu made a long video 4 years ago when Zhu died. He said the army was not 100% united. He remembered that President Yang Shankun once warned people around him, if even one platoon of soldiers mutinies, the whole situation will fall apart. That sentence shows what the CCP is really afraid of, not students or ordinary people, but soldiers who choose the people's side. Zhou Fengsu also said 1. 7 generals wrote a letter together against shooting students. It almost got published in People's Daily, but someone got scared at the last minute. 2. After June 4, some army units in Hebei asked the local government to announce, "Our unit never went to Beijing to kill people." 3. After Qinxian refused to sign the order, Deng Xiaoping sent the deputy commander instead. The 38th Army became one of the main units that shot people on Chang'an Avenue. This made the whole army have blood on their hands and isolated the one man who said no. From then on, in official stories, the 38th Army was a hero unit, and Qinxian became the bad example. This video was locked away for 35 years, but it came out complete in November 2025, and even appeared inside China for a short time before being deleted. Many people's first thought, something this secret can't leak just because one low-level person felt brave. Right when Shu's trial video spread, on November 26, the State Council announced new appointment. Song Gong became the new head of the National Administration of State Secrets Protection. The old head Li Zhaozong and deputy head Shi Yingli were both removed at the same time. Someone on X wrote, "Both the head and deputy head of the Secrets Bureau fired at once. Is it because of Qinxian's trial video leak, which is top state secret?" Former Navy officer Yao Cheng said on a program, "A military trial video like this is the highest level secret. Normal people can't even touch it. Even if someone stole it, if the government really wanted to block it, a 6-hour clear video could not stay online worldwide for days. What he cares about is the timing one." Just finished a very high-level memorial meeting for Hu Yaobang's 110th birthday. Xi Jinping came in person. Lu Yuan wore his general uniform. Many children of old leaders appeared together. 2. A few days later, the full Qinxian video appears. 3. Almost the same week, the Secrets Bureau gets new leaders. In Yao Cheng's eyes, this looks like a controlled leak. On one side, it sends a message to all of society through Shu's story, "Never repeat June 4th. On the other side, it sends a secret signal inside the party. The army must belong to the country, not be one person's private army. This may or may not be true, but at least it shows in 2025, with the economy bad and problems everywhere, some people inside the CCP have started to realize if they don't fix the army problem, the whole system may not survive." After the video came out, X was full of different ideas, some say. This is a warning from people inside the army. If you try another June 4th, the army will not shoot just to make one person emperor. Some say. This is Zhang Youxia and Luan's group saying they want the army to serve the country and prepare for future political change. Some people warn. Don't dream too much. Army belongs to the country could just mean a different group controls the guns, not real rules. Liao Cheng is very direct. The CCP has reached a dead end. Without political reform and fixing the relationship between party and army, they can only keep ruling by fear and purges. The high-level Hu Yaobang Memorial Tzu video to the Secrets Bureau shake up is a series of connected moves. In this story, General Zhang Youxia is keeping the army calm. Li Yuan represents the old leader's children who want change. They may not want full democracy, but they know no change to a dead end. Of course, we need time to see if the hopeful reading is right. But no matter how the power game inside Beijing goes, one thing is now written in history. In 1989, one army commander risked prison and said, "The army must not shoot the people." In 2025, those words came back exactly the same from a 35-year-old video. They became a secret code for every future order to shoot, and for every soldier who still has a little conscience left. Who is scared of this video? Who needs this video? At the end of the 6-hour trial, the picture is very quiet. The hammer falls, the judges and prosecutors leave, but Qinxian is still sitting in his place. At that moment, he probably already knew from now on his name, rank, and honors would be erased from all public records. 35 years later, his trial video came back to light. For the CCP system, this is a very uncomfortable video. It shows the army once said no, and reminds everyone the army does not have to obey one leader forever. But for many Chinese people, this is a very important video. It proves that in the darkest year, not everyone stayed silent. It also asks every person who still has to choose between orders and conscience today the same question: when orders go against your heart, which one will you protect? Media leaks, old army cases coming out, fights between old leaders and new army bosses. Maybe they won't bring a real army belongs to the country tomorrow. But every time another person like Qinxian says no, the cost of repeating June 4th goes up a little. History doesn't speak by itself. People have to unseal it, play it, share it, and put it in front of everyone again. That 35-year locked video has now said everything that generation could say. Next, it's this generation's turn to decide whether to listen.